Welcome, 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 everybody. It is Saturday, November 22nd, 2025, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, or whatever time it happens to be where you are because you are watching us right now. It is time for Ask Us Anything. And this is where you get to ask any member of our community, our amazing unlimited wisdom community, any question. And we open it up in a very, very simple way, two ways actually. If you have a question, but you don't really want to talk too much, or maybe there's something wrong technically with your signal, go ahead and type your question in the chat and we will ask it on your behalf. Or the better way is raising your hand and you get to talk with us to everybody. And then we will direct the question appropriately. And that's easy to do. Put your cursor in the middle of the screen where you see my image. On the bottom, you'll see a bunch of buttons there. One of them is raise hand. Click on that button and it will let us know that you would like to share something. And as I see, we already have two people with their hands up, Barry Valchik and Bill Shoemaker. So we're going to have at least two members getting started with us today. But we get things actually started with these two very, very special people. They are our GPSs to successes. They are dear friends and great mentors. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give it up to Terry and Robert Hollis.
Well, thank you, CJ, Craig, hostess with the mostest. Thank you so much for taking your time. For those of you that may or may not know this, Craig got a nice part in a play. So I'm so proud of him. So he runs home to take care of us and then has to jump away when he can do all the stuff. So they had a great table read. And Craig, thank you so much for allowing us to be that part of you.
Well, thank you very much. This is fun. This is fun. This is part of the whole fun of doing everything.
Yes, absolutely. So hi, Deborah, and hi, Matthew and Ezra, Michael and Angela. Hi, Deborah. Grady, hi Jim, hi Arthur, Sandy, Melody, Tom, Jane, Mary, and Bill Shoemaker. So what I'm going to do really quickly, you guys, is just share something very, very simple, and then we're going to open it up for Q&A. So last Saturday, there was a huge announcement. Now, I did a video on my Facebook talking about that huge announcement, but what I'm going to share now is just Terry and I are just going to probably do a live video later, but you know, Terry and I have now decided to be involved with a company called Immunitech. It's 29 years old. And for Terry and I to be involved in this industry for 39 years, I know this is a big thing to say, but I feel my plaque, documentationbeatsconversation.com, has never, ever been this documented. You know, so 39 years, in this industry, and I've been saying documentation beats conversation, but to actually see a product and a company that's this well documented is something like I've never ever seen. It was amazing. A friend of mine shared with me a Google Drive that I'm trying to get the link to, but that Google Drive has 3,000 verbal testimonials about the product. 3,000. And so when you see all the documentation about the product and the company, and then I shared this also since Terry and I, before we said we're going to make an announcement, there was a very, very dear friend of mine that I've known for probably 20 years. And his chiropractor put him, his wife, his son, and his daughter on the product in 2008. And they've been on the product since 2008. Now, I heard that there are people that have also been on this product, for, I think it's over 25 years. And the other thing that really, really blows my mind is the whole concept of, again, all the documentation. So, you know, when I was looking at the internet, started searching all the stuff I would on Facebook and Google about not only this product called Immunical, but also this company called Immunitech, I immediately seen last Saturday when we announced it that there was this picture in Peru. I had 758,000 people in my group, probably 90 5% of them were all Latino and all the Latino countries. And when I seen this giant picture, it was one of the people that were my millionaires. I had 9 people in that company of Gano Excel that were all making over $1 million a year. And one of them was Louis Landeros. And Melody not only knew him, but Craig actually worked for the company. So he can vouch that these people made money. And I don't know how many people was there. It looked like way over 1,000, but Luis Landeros was posting that. So I reached out to him and said, how long you been with this company? And he's going, best company ever. I've been with them for 7 years. So the announcement, I just wanted to say to each and every one of us that I think most of you already knew that Terry and I were in Immunitech, but we got our package yesterday. For some of you, Documentation Beats Conversation, I think we have 4 silvers and 3 golds. And I think we just went over, I think it was 168 people that are now ventures or above in our company. I think the volume, our volume just is really close to 200,000 in volume. That's for a week. 1 week. And so a lot of people are checking out the product, really seeing what it does. And I really truly believe that, like someone said to me today, it's like my life, thank God, just keeps leveling up. So this is going to be another run, like Josh said, $1 billion run. And we're really, really excited about the company, the product, and everything. So that's all the quick announcement that I'll say, because I know there's a lot of people. I do have another announcement that no one knows about, including Craig and Matthew. I did bring this up to my wife yesterday, but as all of you know, I have an incredible divine relationship with God. And yesterday it was hilarious that while I was thinking about how to support everyone that's in the team, that immediately it came to me that I just need to add a tab to Unlimited Wisdom called Immunitech. And so that really came over me yesterday, because a lot of you Thursday night, when we when we did the breakthroughs, and I said, does anyone have a breakthrough? And everyone just stared at me. And I was going like, well, if you guys want to, you could say some statements and ask some questions. And the breakthroughs turned out to be, everyone doing that. So we'll also share it a little bit. Yeah. So hi, Jerome. So when that hit me, hi, Chris, I don't know, but Coach Bob jumped on here, Arlene. Thank you guys so much, Scott. Nice to see you. But one of the things I want to share with you guys too, as well, is that when you really think of overall Unlimited Wisdom, I think that you guys would all agree. That's why Friday, I don't know if you guys watched yesterday's Daily Wisdom, but I went off on just the concept of money. And I'm talking about having the correct money mindset and how to get rid of the old programming that we bring with money. And so, that's also what I'm going to be covering tomorrow, because, like people say, I'll just say one statement as people go, money doesn't buy happiness. Family is more important than money. And what you guys got to be very, very careful of is how much we're programmed to pick one or the other. No one ever tells us that you can have both. And so every time I say that, a song pops in my head, I want it all and I want it now. And it's like, it's only the world that does the programming that tells us that we can have it all and we can't have it now, right? And so if you guys get a chance to watch that one that I did yesterday, it'll really bless you, because my mentors, they knew I had stinking thinking when it comes to the thought of money. And just one statement that I'll say that's in that video as well: you can't become what you resent. You can't become what you hate. And so I don't know if you guys were like me, but I grew up not having very good thoughts about rich people. And now we're coming into the Christmas and we got the Scrooge, we got the Grinch. It's like why do they always have to portray the person that has a lot of money as not being a good person? Doesn't a lot of our movies and a lot of our programming all really wrap that around? So a lot of people go, I don't know if I want to have a lot of money because then I would be a bad person. So tomorrow's Master's Mind, we'll really, really dive into that because there is some programming out there that think that meek in the Bible means weak, and it does not. So let's open it up and ask some questions now, and really excited. I know that some of you have already made the announcement. It's if someone's seen my Facebook pages. They would know that we made an announcement, but we really haven't yet. So I wanted to make it to you guys. So we've done all this volume. Oh, we got our first check. Documentation beats conversation for 2 days of work. We got in Saturday, and I guess they closed the volume Sunday night at midnight Central. And so we made just a little over $1,000 in a day and a half. So
that's my ticket to go see Ezra.
So yeah, you guys know that I love documenting income, and a lot of people are like scared of it. But hey, I know that if we're upfront and honest with everything, I know that would be really, really cool. So let's get to questions, Craig. And I love and appreciate you guys, and looking to have a lot of blast moving forward for sure.
All right. Can't wait. I hope everybody's excited, and look for that new link in the Unlimited Wisdom community. That'll be coming up. Okay, here's who we have on the tabs for today's AUA, Ask Us Anything. I was going to say AUA, so, well, that works. Tom Booth, Jane Reed, Mary Valchik, but first we're going to get it started with Bill Shoemaker, who this time had his hand up first. So, Bill, go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share with us.
Thank you, Craig. You're amazing, brother. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
I'm incredible. Day number 2 is like, wow, how do I take all this stuff? My goodness, 12 products.
We have to look that up.
Hey, isn't it pretty hilarious how you really get to see how your mind confuses everything? It's like you open the box, and the first thing that my mind did, not yours, my mind went, oh my God, when are we taking all this stuff? What's the schedule of this stuff? When do I
It'll take forever.
Yeah, and believe it or not, that's where probably 95% of the people go, well, I'm just not going to. You know what I mean? It's like put it off for a day, put it off for 2 days. Yeah, it's like crazy.
I had to clean off a whole shelf to put all that up.
I did too.
Where am I going to put this?
So I did that too.
I'm
Very, very
excited. I'm totally excited about you putting that new tab up in Unlimited Wisdom.
Good.
That's great. So, and I'm glad that you're covering money, because I'm still not as much, but I still am, because over all my life I've struggled with the thought of money, and it's
Right.
always been just get by, you're fine. And I'm always looking at how much money do I have now? Will it last me to the end of the month? Will I be able to pay my utility bills, my rent? You know, and it's just like, okay, stop it. Or looking for sales at the grocery store, getting bargains.
Yeah, it's again, when you can have that thought, when you can have that imagination and emotion around that where you know, you just don't have to think about money at all.
I would like that.
Yeah, and
I
so
would like that.
So when you spend all your time thinking about money, like you just said, and then all of a sudden you got to change your mind about how you think about money, that's again, it all starts with awareness. I know that you, with your sobriety, understand this concept very, very, very well. And
Yes.
Jim Rohn always had these things, because you know people don't like to seem like they're being mean to somebody, right? But I'll never forget the first thing that Jim Rowan said from a stage when I seen him live. And he said, how many of you get a bank statement? Of course, we got them in the mail, right? And he says, how many of you get a bank statement every month? And everybody raised their hand. And he goes, great, I think you should take that bank statement and find where the totals are on one of the pages, and you use a magnet and you stick that to your fridge. And people are like, damn. It's like he's going, hey, there's nothing that wakes you up faster than reality. He says, so everybody keeps saying all the time, well, I'm gonna make $1 million. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. And it's like, well, I also will do that, but I also got to change the numbers on this bank statement.
That's
So,
a big one, right?
yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, so I made progress today. I didn't go to the store to shop the ads. Oh, I
Good,
say,
good.
okay, the money is already there. So I was talking to my other mentor last night, Melody Ryba.
What an
God bless
awesome
her.
one.
Oh, I know, man. She is so good. I was like, oh, what a beautiful soul. But I was talking, and so, I'm just got all this analytical, me, I'm very analytic, like you and Bob, and it's just like, okay, I want to get it right. What should I be doing exactly, and anyway, so she came up with something that you haven't discussed in a while. I thought you might want to discuss a little bit, the box method.
Yeah.
That would be cool. So that's all I got.
So yeah, because it's one of those things where again, melody is so awesome. But if you guys want to understand the concept of the boxes, it's just making yourself accountable. You know what I mean? So what you do is, you can draw it on a piece of paper or whatever, but you just draw 3 boxes. And the 3 boxes are very simply 3 things that you got to do each and every day. And each and every day, if you put a number in the boxes, it doesn't make a difference if it's 0, because a 1 will increase on a 0. That makes you see that you're going up. So the first thing that you got to do each and every day, without a shadow of a doubt, based on numbers, is you have to connect with somebody. You just have to connect with someone you don't know. Now, a lot of people will confuse this because what they'll do is they'll contact with the same 5 people that they always contact with. So the first box has to say new people, connect with new people. Now, how I do that every day is by, wishing people a happy birthday. You know what I mean? So there's new people that I might have contacted a year ago with, but I'm always doing something and giving away a gift. That's the law of reciprocity. So I'm constantly will find posts with people saying nice things on other posts, and I'll go, hey, by the way, here's a gift for you. You know what I mean? And a gift could very simply be a free membership to Unlimited Wisdom. That would be an awesome gift. So I think that this, group will really, really bless you. It's an incredible group there. Hey, you can click on the classroom tab. There's gifts back there. There's all kinds of stuff. So that would really be cool to have the first one. If some of you guys know what Josh is doing right now with the Facebook group, is that supposed to be that kind of thing? It's like, listen, be a part of this group. Here's all this information. Josh is doing some short videos in there on mindset and what to do. So that's always the for really good first gift. Now, the second one is to very simply ask them to do you a huge favor. Now, here's something that people always seem to mess up, but I simply, with the new program, Immunitech and Immunical, the product, is I would simply, because I love introducing people to new information, right? So, hey, Bill, I was wondering if you could do me a huge personal favor. Now, this is after connecting and after giving Bill a free gift. And so now I'm going to say, hey, Bill, I was wondering if you could do me a huge personal favor. Do you know anyone right now that's struggling with low glutathione levels? Now, I guarantee you that people would be going like, what?
What?
Yeah, what? And so that's the next box, right? The next box or part of that box is like, listen, here's a very short video, a playlist of not only the info, but also testimonials and exactly what we're doing. We're looking for people that want to be healthier and wealthier. You know what I mean? And so there it is. And then, of course, the last box, as you keep piquing interest or connecting and piquing interest, then the third one is really, really simple. The third one is, hey, um, if you got that person to actually try a sample. Now, it's funny, you guys. I have like I think 4 or 5 customers already that clicked on that link and became customers of just doing the 5-day trial. Now, those people can turn into customers and they also can turn into consultants, which I think is another funny statement. I don't know if I've said this to you guys yet, but you always heard these people throughout my life as I go, well, what are you doing? And they say, well, I'm a paid consultant. Well, what's really cool is you send out that little link with the samples, right? And if they buy that, the company immediately pays you $5. It is the craziest thing. It's they send you get an email saying that you got a new customer on the samples, and then you get another email saying you made $5. So getting someone connected to you that's trying the product and seeing if they like it, plus getting $5. $5 out of $19 is pretty amazing. I mean, what does it cost to ship that? So I think that's pretty awesome. So those are the categories that you're looking at. And again, go through the imagination of the 3 boxes, but always go through the imagination of having 20 people in your group, having 50 people in your group. So the first goal I always think that everyone should have an imagination is just have the imagination of getting a paycheck on a monthly basis. We get paid every week, but all of your checks combined are more than it costs you for your Immunical products, your Immunitech products. That's the first goal. Because once you achieve that goal, then you can tell people, well, how's that glutathione thing you're doing? And don't you guys love it right now that how many people do not understand, is we're not selling glutathione, but there's still people out there that have lost their minds. That are going like, hey, there's all kind of glutathione products out there. And I'm going, yeah, give me one that I can refer that will raise someone's glutathione levels and they pay me every month they purchase it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of them out there. I just love helping other people become wealthy and healthy. So it's like, hey. So Bill, thank you very much for bringing that up. And Melody, thank you for reminding Bill.
Yes, and so should we create our own playlist or you got one?
I have one. I can share it really quick. And then I'll also share, I will also share the Google Drive. And everyone, if you don't mind, give Matt a huge thank you. People look at these videos and see them in the playlist, and they got the nice little thumbnails. And Matt created the thumbnails, edited the videos, did it all. But to take a 9-minute video, that Mike does once you click on the link, and turn 9 minutes into 1 minute and 54 seconds is pretty spectacular. So I shared that with Josh and I shared that with Chris, and they're like, who the hell made this? And it's like, where did you find this? And I'm like, hey, Matthew, my son did that. So
20 grand, he'll make it.
He is something else, I tell you. My goodness.
So thanks, Matt. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
All right.
Thank you, Bill.
Bill.
I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you
Likewise.
so
I
very
believe in you.
much.
I believe in you.
I know you do. Thank you. Believe in
All
all
right.
of you.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. We've got Deb Grady just raised her hand, so but she's not next. Deb, you're coming up. Deb, Tom Booth, Jane Reed. First is Mary Valchik. So Mary, there's your unmute. Go ahead, turn on your camera so we can see who you are. We'd love to see your face.
I'm a mess today. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep.
Hey,
So-
Mary, listen to Terry.
Look at me.
Look at,
I don't care.
You're with family.
oh God, I'm okay.
You got it.
God,
There
help.
you
There
go.
you go.
Look at this. I'm back in a ponytail and it's a disaster. And
Fantastic.
Mary, now that you brought that up, maybe you should shut the camera off. No. You were right. You were right, Mary.
am I right?
I bet everybody right now is going, what? No, that's how you shake people. You look awesome. You look
Thank you.
beautiful.
Oh God, please. My my dog, I was telling you about my 7-year-old chocolate lab, big old boy. He's got diabetes, and I think his insulin levels are off again, and we have to take him to the vet next week. But last couple of nights he's been up, so I've got about 3 to 4 hours of sleep each night for the
I'm
last
so
couple of
sorry.
nights. So I got bags on my bags.
No.
Anyways, and I just have to say, Terry, I was, as Robert's talking, I see, because it's a dog, I see how, well, I don't know if it was Dex or Leo, was actually just snuggling right up here on you, and I'm like, oh my God, it is so sweet when
Yeah,
they do
he's a
that.
curious one too. So it is funny that people are watching Terry doing the unpacking of the Immunotech products, and
One of
there's
them
like
was
3 or
there.
4 people that commented, "Who's your buddy? You know, who's the buddy over there?" And that's Leo just saying, there's got to be some treats in this box. There's just
Exactly. Anytime a box comes in, they think it's Chewy, or you come
Right?
back, their nose is right in that bag or in the box.
Yeah, really funny.
So I have a question. I also I make notes. I wanted to say, as far as the gift goes, I used to give, one of your videos. I would pick a video that meant something to me and I would give that. But I love what you just said, to give the free membership. Yes. So that's what I'm doing from now on. That's so smart.
Awesome.
And it is, if they get nothing else out of it, they have value here. There's so much,
Yeah.
regardless where you come from, that you can learn. So yeah,
Right. And yeah, I would suggest that you come directly from your heart from that. Just saying, hey, listen,
Exactly.
what I would love to give you is a free membership to a community called Unlimited Wisdom. There's like 600 of us in there, and we just love up on each other. And Robert, does a live every day.
Yeah.
And you can just plug into these lives and all the recordings that he's done. And because people can opt out of whatever they want to opt out of. So
Exactly. Yep. But it is a freaking awesome group. So yes. The other thing I wanted to ask is, I'm getting better every day. I'm just
Yes, you
going to
are.
tell you that every day I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. My confidence and my imagination is coming back a little bit. But until it gets where I need it to be,
right.
is it okay for me to share what you have posted for Immunotech from your Facebook page and your YouTube page?
Yeah. Not only can you share everything that I have, and if you know how to download it so you can re-upload it instead of share it, because some of the ones have my link in it. So you want to make sure that Melody's really funny. She'll share directly from my wall, but then she'll also put her link in that. You know what I mean? So, it's pretty obvious it works. And Arthur says, you can steal it, but you can't steal what I'll give you. But if you notice in the post, the group that I also posted the Google Drive. So when you see what I post at the playlist, and for those of you that are smarter than me, get right after it. Get right after it. But I understand human psychology and the 7 steps to an effective presentation. And everyone doesn't understand that the reason that the first video is under 2 minutes is it's a peak of interest. So even the way that video's edited is a peak of interest. So if you guys went back and watched the first couple of seconds of that video, it's that big yellow slide, and he's going, stress and chronic disease. And what do these all have in common? Low glutathione levels. See what I mean? So, it's all set up that people are going, the way that they think is this is how fast people think. Who are you and why should I listen to you? All right. Well, there's something unique differently today in 2025 November. It's why should I listen to you becomes now before who you are. So how fast we got to tell them about this thing called glutathione and how it affects everything in your body. It affects everything. So get them on that. So now what the people do is they go, okay, so, all right, what is this? I've never heard of this. This is very interesting. This sounds very documented. Now, does the product work? Well, wow. The next video is testimonials.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Absolutely.
And now people go, and it's funny, we all do this, but we don't. But most people go in their mind, well, I need more information before I make a decision.
Of course they do.
Well, great. That's the overview. You guys see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
And then a couple more testimonials. And then from there, people go, well, can I make any money with this?
Yeah.
Now, how many people watched the video with the compensation plan, and when you got done, you still didn't know what the compensation plan is? Okay. That's what's hilarious. So what you always do is people go, I watched that and I don't understand it. And I go, well, if you share the videos and you get one person to buy 5 samples to just try the product out, and then the company sends you an email saying, congratulations, you got a customer, and you also made $5, then you'll understand it. Because then people will go, well, what if I got 5? Would I make $25? Yes, you would.
You split it, man.
And then it is funny how people will ask questions when they know that they know the answers. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It's like I have people do this all the time. And they go, well, once they buy the samples, what if they buy more product? Would I get paid if they bought more product? You certainly would. Isn't that amazing? It's but
I do love-
it's pretty cool. So the answer to your question is everything that you see that I have.
Perfect.
You can do whatever words, borrow it, steal it, take it, forward it. And that also goes the same, you guys, for all the stuff that's in the $1 billion run. So you got like 5 leaders, you got Josh and you got Chris, you got Judy, John, and me. That you got the 5 big legs of the company of MDC are all posting stuff in there.
Gotcha.
All right. One other thing. I haven't done this yet, but people told me, Robert, have you downloaded the app from Immunotech yet? I said, no. And they go, all the videos in there that I'm sharing online are right in the app.
Oh, I downloaded the app. I'll have to check that. That's awesome.
So
because your link is already attached to it, so that would make sense.
Yeah, and usually just like the Facebook page, if you look at it, there'll be places where you click share, and when you click share, it'll say Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever ways that you can share them. So that's really, really, really cool.
And what I do love that they do is that they must be very confident. I mean, they have to be very confident that their product works because they're giving away a 5-day sample. Yeah. And they're saying, if you don't feel something in 5 days, we'll give you your money back.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Every time I drink the product, but of course, I got the green drink and the booster in there too. But I mean, it's called the CEO shot. And some people will go, well, if you're using 4 packs a day, yeah, you should have thousands of people underneath you so you can afford to do that. You always can tell where people's mindset is. It's like, well, what does it cost to get in and how much do I have to pay a month? Oh, I thought you were going to ask how much can you make a month?
Exactly. And right there, and by the way, right there, you're sorting. You're sorting. It's like, next.
Yeah, why don't you, for $19, why don't you try the product out? Because I used to say this all the time when I'm with strong product companies, is I go, if the company offers you a money back guarantee, how could you actually ever really understand how good this is unless you tried the product? And here's another thing, you guys. Man, Immunotech on a scale to 1 to 10 is got to be a 14. The emails that I've gotten back from this company are just incredible. The follow-up email sequences are nuts. I called customer service. They said, is this a Hollis organization? I said, yeah. I asked them a simple question. I get an email asking me to rate the person on customer service. And I called about how to get paid, how to get my $1,000 into my bank account. And so 2 days later, after I did that, a person from Immunotech called me and said, did you get everything connected and get the money in your account? Never, ever, ever have I ever, in 39 years, had a company call me up and go, the money that we paid you, did you get it in your account? Never. I think that most companies, not being mean, would like that you wouldn't figure that out.
Exactly. So, not to take up too much of your time, but thank you so much. I love and appreciate both of you guys, and yeah, thank you.
I love you, and thank you for getting on live with the camera. That'll increase your confidence, and you're.
I'm going to turn it off now because I'm very self.
Yeah, you got to stop thinking what other people think. That's none of your business.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah, it should be a big sign on your monitor or by your camera that says "Let them." Let them think whatever they want. I got some stuff to do today.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Love you. Have a great day.
You too.
Mary, thank you so very much. Appreciate you. Okay. Erlene put her hand up, but she's coming up. So is Deb. So is Tom. But Jane Reed, you are next. So Jane Reed, go ahead. If you can, please turn on your camera. There, you can go ahead now and unmute yourself. And please share with us.
Oh, do I really got to turn on my camera?
Yeah.
Just like Mary. Come on now. You look beautiful.
Look how gorgeous you are.
Thank you. I got this on the porch just now.
Yay.
It's supposed to come Monday, but last night I got an email said it was going to come today. And I'm like thinking, oh, then this morning I got an email saying, no, it doesn't come until Monday. I was disappointed, but it was on my porch.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I love a company that's actually at the, how many people have heard the phrase overpromise and underdeliver?
Yeah, they delivered it fast.
That's what a lot of people do, is they overpromise and underdeliver. And I love that this company from day one said, you're going to get your product on Monday. And then what they did is over-delivered it by getting it to us yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So telling you you're going to get it on Friday and instead get it on Friday, that's a nice thing to leave in your head.
Right. But anyway, my question is, and I took my turn on stuff today. I figured I was getting this today. I'll start it tomorrow, but I take a vitamin D3, 1,000 milligrams every day. Now I got the sun ray. I'm thinking I should quit the D3, right? Because the sun ray is the vitamin D also.
I would talk to your physician.
Yeah. Well, I don't ask my physician stuff like that because I don't take medication. So
hey, we're the same way. But I really thought that I might just say, I don't think I've ever told someone to go with
I thought the cup was bigger than this, though.
Yeah, so that sun ray is supposed to be a week's of vitamin D.
Once a week. Yeah, once a week. But I got like the Immunocal Blue.
Awesome.
I got the one, of course, the anti-aging. I got to have that one.
Oh, absolutely.
And then Immunocal Booster.
Oh,
Way to go.
Immunocal Booster for energy and performance. I didn't get the sport one. Then I got this one.
Good for you.
But I got 4. But I kind of feel like I'm lagging behind. I know I love doing these lives with you guys. I feel like I'm lagging behind because I'm just a customer right now. So I'm like thinking I don't have no like 5-day pack to share, but I can't do that not being in the company.
Well, again, here's my belief. My belief is that any company that has you repping their companies should be very, very blessed that they have you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been at Sonat for 2 years, May 11th.
Oh,
So
But
when,
I
yeah, so
haven't
when,
felt like this was my home. I haven't really pushed the products for since springtime. So it's been a while since I even done a live. But I
right,
still been buying products every month, and that's how come I'm spending more than I'm making. I don't know. But I watched that money video 4 times just today, and I'm like, whoa, I had so many of them same thoughts that you had. I'm like, man, like the unworthiness, like, you don't deserve anything good, no big amount of money. And I never try to keep up with the Joneses, so that don't bother me if somebody's got something better than
right,
me.
right.
But
there's
I
always
would
going
give
to
the
be
farm
somebody
away
that's got
anyway.
something better
And
than you.
I'm like a very big time giver. I'm not a taker. I have a hard time accepting things from people, but I like to give if I can afford to.
Yeah.
But
So
I would
yeah,
give the
like we
farm
talked
away.
before, just constantly just ask your heart when,
Yeah.
when you should, maybe after you try the product, see what it
Yeah.
feels like. And then it's like, how do you keep your mouth shut?
Mhm. Right.
Me, if a company wanted to, if a company wanted to terminate me because I was sharing products that they don't have, I mean, I think it's the stupidest thing because this is what happens,
Yeah.
Jane. When it's happened to
Well,
me and not all the time, but
yeah.
as soon as they make me understand that they didn't appreciate anything I did for them,
Yeah.
well, then I turn into hyper gear.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm terminated, I'm going to talk to everyone that I was
Right.
friends with in your company. If
Yeah.
they would have just left me alone, I would have left the people alone.
I know Mary and I was going over the policies of Trinot and this company, actually Immunitech. And basically this one chick down in Georgia, she was part kind of high up on the company too. She decided to get out of Trinot because she lost a lot of people. Trinot went and did something bad. They took the customer discount away. And then they had to become associates. I thought, well, they just kicked themselves because I got these associates because they wanted the deal for a year and they don't want to work it.
Right.
So I'm getting these associates that, but I really need these associates on the books for me to get my commission every month. You have to have so many for like Opal, you got to have 3. Now I had
Right.
5 associates and 2 dropped off because they didn't pay their yearly thing, but I've got 3 left besides myself. But
Right.
I don't know. Trinot accused her of cross recruiting. And she never
They
did. It'd
they
be like bringing, because
Something.
Trinot had a bunch of people quit at the same time. And they're like thinking, okay, you're cross recruiting.
we've been in this industry for 39
Yeah.
years. When
Yeah.
you got a company that's when you got a company and owners of that company that are not abundance thinkers,
Yeah. Right.
they're scarcity thinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll find ways to terminate you. They'll
Yeah,
say,
well, they owed her a lot of money in commission, just say, because she was like I said, she was up there higher, and she was making pretty good money a month from commissions from them. Well, they didn't. They shut her commissions off, closed her account. I thought, man, they were being pretty nasty to her.
yeah,
You
it's
know,
sad.
she was in the company about 3 years, and she was like, can't think she was higher up. I know that.
Yeah,
I've been
I hate that companies do that, but
I know.
that's their decision.
Yeah. Well, the
But I
thing is,
sure
with
welcome
me-
you. I sure welcome
Yeah,
you,
the thing
Dane.
is with me though, I have no one that's in my team, so nobody wants to do anything. So I'm all good. I got nobody. I ain't got nobody to bring over to Immunitech. I'm starting all new.
Wow.
So
You'll some of the stuff that we've been posting online really has been getting a lot of customers for
yeah,
me.
remember I told you I posted that video in the middle of the night. The Holy Spirit's like, I think you better take that off there if you want your commission next month. I went in and I deleted it, but I put it on late at night. So it was, wow, how awesome is this? It was about the glutathione.
Yeah. There's people out there. I don't know if you guys have run into this question yet, but people still think that we sell glutathione,
Right.
and we do not. You know what
Right.
I mean? So that's the really confusing spot. That we have the only patented natural product that, when taken, it allows our body to produce
Yeah.
glutathione. Yeah.
That's like Trinot's, activate. I love that. Activate your natural GLP-1 and your AMPK. So people that are taking all these shots, they're faking their body into thinking,
Yep.
they're bad for you. Well, these products we have are all natural plant-based. So they just enhance your own body to get moving like Immunitech does.
Yep.
But I think I'm going to stop all of the Trinot stuff and just do this just to see. I
Well,
don't know
we
about all,
we
I don't
we,
take a
we
lot of vitamins.
yeah, we love and support you. So we're
Yeah,
looking
but I
forward
don't
to
know,
seeing
should
what
I
it.
quit taking the D3 or you don't really want to give me advice on that?
No,
I'm-
I personally did what you said.
Yeah,
I want to see the evidence of the products. So when
yeah,
I started taking Immunotech products, I just stopped taking all the other stuff that I did.
that's what I'm gonna do too for now. I
Yeah,
got a
and
lot
then
of stuff.
I'll add stuff on as I need to.
Yeah, right. Okay. But I want to do that too because I got all the right stuff to, get it going. Only thing I really didn't get, I didn't get the founders pack. Now, if I'd have been joining, I would have got that founders pack. That
Yeah,
was well worth the money.
yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah,
You still probably could do that before the end of the month.
yeah, yeah, possible. I get my commission from Trinan on December 10th. So I'm thinking about sometime in that. But my one friend, she's gone to do TikTok stuff, and she was on Trinot for a couple of years, and she can still order off of there. They didn't shut her account down.
Right.
But
I
maybe
don't
she didn't
see
have anybody to cross recruit either. But Christine had a lot of people. A lot of
that.
people.
That's when
She
they
lost a
usually
lot
get
of
mad.
people.
They get mad,
She
Jane, when
lost.
you reach out to people that
Yes.
are underneath other people and
She
then you
lost
try
a
to
lot of
recruit them.
customers when they took the
That's a bunch
discount
of their
away.
people, by the way.
Huh?
That's the way Trinot's gotten a bunch of their people, by the way, with Tina
Yeah.
Jo Carroll and that
Oh yeah. we got
and that
Tina Joy
scumbag Aaron Parker.
Uh-huh.
What
Yeah,
a
yeah, they're on.
douche.
And now Barb Miller's with us too now. And
You can have
other
her.
one I have right now that signed me up, they was in HempWorks too, but I didn't know them then. I
Yeah.
was on the Brittany Emons, but there's the ones that signed me up to Trinot. So
Oh, sure.
yeah, so there was quite a few that come from MDC to Trinot.
Yeah.
Well, we're sure love you to be. We're sure glad that you're part of our
Well, thank
family.
you. I love you guys too. Y'all seem like family already. But now I'm in the MDC. I got back into my back office. I'm an affiliate still there now. That's supposed to have been closed out, but I can still go into that account because I'm not brought it over to Immunotech.
Right.
I don't-
But what I wouldn't do though to confuse the system is I wouldn't go into your MDC back office and click on any Immunotech links.
Oh, gotcha. Right. Yeah.
Right,
Because
because
I'd have to join before I can go in, merge with
Right.
Immunotech.
But with
right?
you already having with you already being a customer, it would be better for you just to upgrade your customer because
Right,
then
that's what I'm gonna do into
Yeah.
Immunotech. Yeah. Because I went in and clicked that Immunotech and so there was a problem or something, and I don't know, I wouldn't be able to do it that way anyways. Like you
Right.
said, I'll just go in and I told Mary when I do decide to become, an affiliate or whatever you guys call yourselves, I'll
Consultants.
join with her.
you're gonna be a paid consultant, Jane.
Paid consultant. Okay, that sounds good.
Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate you, Jane. Let me get to these other
Thank
people.
you. Okay,
Thanks for
thank
jumping on.
you.
I love you.
Have a great day. I'm gonna still be on.
All right. God bless.
Jane, thank you so very much. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Really quick, and Coach Bob did post the question since it's kind of on the same topic. Are we aware that you can be in other MLMs with Immunotech, or will we be in trouble? Usually, from a person who is in an MLM who is also part of the compliance department, it's usually don't ask, don't tell.
I've never ever heard that phrase. That's
Well,
good.
that's usually what my thinking was, is in other words, as long as you don't share it with other people and like what was just discussed, but there are MLMs out there who say, no, you can't even
Right.
go to another company. I don't know
Well,
if Immunotech is there.
I know for a fact, Bob, that this company allows that. Again, where the reason that they allow it is them purchasing My Daily Choice. They know that every MDC, well, not every, but a majority of the people that were in MDC also was a part of Akashics that got broken away. So there's no way that Immunotech would say, you guys can't do Akashics anymore. And so, but Bob, I can get that exact answer because there's another question that I have to ask that I'm going to get directly from the owner of the company. And that is whether or not you can have more than one position in the Immunotech comp plan. So I'm going to ask that question directly of the owner so that when the owner says it's okay, then I don't have to point to somebody and say, hey, well, so-and-so told me, well, you can't do that. So
All right. Very
Thanks,
good.
Fred.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you, Coach Bob, for asking the question. All right. Let's see. We've got Tom Booth coming up next. Tom, go ahead. Yes, I know it's about time. Fine, be that way. Go ahead, unmute and share with us, please, Tom.
No, I'm just waving. I'm excited to be on. I'm not like it said that I was impatient with waiting. So everybody deserves a chance. And on that thing that I think the main thing about, you shouldn't take, if you're in another company, then try to cross sponsor the people from Immunitech or vice versa. It's an ethical thing. You
Right.
just stay in that lane and respect the other people. And, if someone wants to become a customer or something, I suppose that's okay, but it's unethical to be going after people,
Right.
and they would shut you.
Yeah, Tom, the best way I would say that is the classic golden rule that we've talked about in Unlimited Wisdom. It's like if someone from another company reached out to one of your people that were working the business to take care of their family, and they attempted to try to take them away from your money, you know what I mean? That's usually where people get in trouble, because what they do is most people are scared to do that by phone call or do that by Zoom. So what they'll do is they'll send out a message in their messenger. Well, people don't know what happens is when someone feels offended that you tried to get them in another company, they just screenshot that and send it to their upline. And the upline that's really connected then sends that directly to the company. Now get this. I know people that have taken those screenshots and sent it to the compliance department of the other company. So, their deal is like, hey, stop trying to do this. But one thing that happened in a lawsuit in California, of all places, you guys will never believe this happened in California. But there was a person that lost their position because they were doing that. And what they did is they took it to the court in California, and California is a right to work. They did a law saying that, listen, just because a person was with one company and then they went to the other company and then they went and tried to take people away from the company they were in, it's like, the company cut their income off. And so what they did is they went and won in court and got all their back pay and even got damages, because California is a right to work state. They passed a law saying, hey, because a person was with you, doesn't mean, that you can cut them and stop them from paying or doing whatever. So you should have treated them okay.
Wow. It's something to think about. And I do have a general Immunicate question, but something that just come up briefly with Jane or someone. And I was just on a Grant Cardone webinar because I'm trying to figure out a way to buy a 22-unit apartment building.
Wow.
With no money. The owner will do a third of the financing, but the remainder still doesn't cash flow. We're going to have to do some finagling, and it may not happen. It's a shot. But he made some comment on his webinar. He says to some people that were kind of talking themselves down, he said, don't invalidate yourself. And I think that's a lot of people invalidate themselves every day. And it's, I've had property before. I had trouble with Wells Fargo. They tried to take one of my buildings away because they weren't renewing the loans. So I sued them in court, and I did it all myself with Legal Shield helping me, and I beat them. And they had, because they're bullies.
Yeah.
And it went on for 3 years. We had 3 years of pretrial hearings because they were afraid I was asking for a jury trial, which I would have been awarded. It was in, if we went to trial, it would have a jury, and I'd be good in front of the jury. And I was asking for $750,000 plus damages, and they had a feeling that I would win, so they settled.
Good for you. Way to go.
And most people will just let them walk all over you. Now, sometimes you do get walked over. That's just, you're not going to win the battle. But I think, you need to have the self-value, not arrogant, but just the self-worth that, like, I'm not going to be pushed around and walked on.
Right.
And there's no guarantees how it's going to turn out. And I always say when we win, it's the grace of God, and we put some effort into it. Just like my singing, I put some effort into it, but God gave me the talent. So, That's where it comes from, and we can't forget that. We can be confident but not arrogant.
Right.
And like you are, I mean, you project great confidence and sincerity and integrity. It's just like
Thank you for the nice message you left me. I really truly believe that's I love that you said that it's confidence in when I talk in who I am.
Yeah.
What I think it is I keep getting this. People keep saying you're just so sincere.
Yep.
And that comes from authenticity. You know, I really do not care what other people think about me.
That's true. Well, I do have a little saying sometimes that people think like, you know, what are people going to think, Tom? And I say, you mean there's other people? And not in the sense that they don't. Other people are obviously very important, but
I'm sure someone could find a GIF on this or a picture someplace. But I'm still looking for a group of people that you know what they, you know, it's like it's either what they say or you know what our people are saying. You know what I mean? And political things right now. Well, some people believe, some people say. Wait a minute. I want to see the people with the T-shirts on and the badges that are some people.
Oh yeah, some people. And so the real reason I put my hand up and all these other things pops in my head, you know, and just watch out because it's always going. But there's people in my daily choice that you know, you can look them in the back office, and then they've been all transferred to Immunotech. So the problem is when I click on them, I can't get anything to come up like their email or how to contact them. I'd like to send every one of them, you know, that's if nothing else, that $19 deal.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe I need to call consultant support to figure out. It's like they're there, but there's no phone number, no email.
Right. That's a great question. Will you let me know when you got it?
I'll let you know what I find out. I thought maybe you know because
No.
You know, 10 or 12 more people in your downline.
I have because I give God all the glory because I've been planting seeds for 39 years. My patience have to come by how much time I have getting back to all the people that have already reached out to me.
Right.
Okay, I see this. I want to be involved with you. What do I do? And
Yeah.
it's like, okay. So now you guys can see the urgency for putting together the playlist and the videos in the Google Drive that people can duplicate. So, you know, right away what they're doing is they see the things that I post and they're like, where do I get those? And so thanks again,
Well,
Matt.
maybe that'll wake some people up. I'll see if I can find out how to open that up because right now nothing happens.
Yeah.
So that was, I thought you might know, but that's my question. So
okay. No, I do not know. And if you don't get the answer, get back to me.
Okay, we'll work on it. So
all right, appreciate you, Tom. Love and appreciate you.
Same to you, Robert and
You
Terry.
bet.
You know,
and just between you and I don't know. Let's wait until Monday or maybe Tuesday. But Monday or Tuesday, I think that if you look in your back office and see who your sponsor and enroller are, I think you're going to have a nice smile on your face, hopefully.
okay, I will be looking. So thank you. And
because you know, people shouldn't have to make people money that are not a part of the company. You know what I mean? So
not
that's
really.
all yeah.
Okay.
All right. I love you, Tom.
Love you, Robert. Thank you.
Have a great weekend. I look forward to hearing you tomorrow. You're playing tomorrow?
Yes, I am. I'll have to do it on the YouTube live because Facebook still won't let me do a live, but I'll copy it and repost it.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'll look for it on YouTube instead of Facebook.
Okay.
All right. I love you, Tom.
Thank you
For
much.
those of you who don't know, what time tomorrow, Tom?
Let's see. We start about 11 o'clock Central Time. That's a service, and I usually they have an intro, and then I do the prelude and the first group of hymns. And depending on what we have, sometimes I do more. Sometimes we have like guest soloists singing or whatever. But
cool.
So they can dial in and see if they like what I'm playing.
Tom plays a mean organ.
You know.
Hey, Tom,
without a cape, I don't wear a cape. I just
no cape.
Tom, if people are looking for you on YouTube, is it your name, just Tom Booth?
I think it's like Tom Booth voice.
Why don't you find it and post it in the group for us?
Let's do that so they can find it. I'll look it up
Okay.
here. Thanks.
There you
All right,
go.
thanks, Tom.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tom. Appreciate that. All right. Sandy Baker's got her hand up, and I think we'll finish up the day with these three: Sandy Baker, Erlene Day, and Deb Grady. So, Deb, you're ready. Go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share with us.
Oh, okay. I'm before Sandy.
That's what I have here.
All right, I guess so. Okay, so you should have warned me, Robert, that joining Unlimited Wisdom has side effects.
And they are? What are the side effects?
The side effects are, oh, there's my nephew. Sorry, gotta turn this off. So anyway, the side effects are that ever since I joined this, I get these downloads, and I got 3 today, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a heart attack because every time I
take that back.
I take that back, but no, a heart. I don't know. We'll change that around, but yeah, because every time I get a download, my heart starts racing.
Yeah.
And so I got 3. One of them, I got a word for Mary, so I'll do that private with her. And then I got a word about I need to share about anytime I change products, I fast. So this is a good excuse for me to fast, is because like on Friday, and I'm starving, so I might be grouchy, but I started fasting because my products are supposed to come Monday. So can you imagine how jelly I was when yours was supposed to come Monday?
Yeah.
And you got yours before mine. So I guess he wants me to finish out this fast.
Good.
Good. You said I knew you'd be on his side, but anyway, the third one came to me, was the very first one immediately because you started off talking about money. And, I know we talked about that last time, but he gave me something I feel like he really wants me to share. So, anytime he downloads something, I get really nervous. I don't know why, but I just start shaking. So, anyway, somewhere along the line with, from the time I started following Jim Rohn and up to you, up until I met you, I had the seed planted in my head that, I never have to worry about money. Money is something I should never, because it's the only time in the Bible that God says, test me. So I believe in documentation beats conversation. So I pulled up a little blurb, if you'll allow me to just read it.
Sure.
Okay, so this statement is supported by the biblical book of Malachi, where God tells the people, test him with their tithes to see if he will not open the windows of heaven and pour out blessings. This is found in Malachi 3:10. This is presented as a unique instance where God invites his followers to put him to the test through financial faithfulness. So I'm, like you, when you said, I really don't worry about, I honestly can say, I really don't worry. I haven't worried about money since, you were talking the other day about your orphans, and it came to me, and I'm like, can you send me $10,000 next month to send to Robert's orphanage? You just ask.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
ask.
One of the things
Whatever I want.
is if you have a very good rancher or farmer, right? And the farmer's disciplined and he's constantly planting, taking care of the soil, fertilizing it, and then tilling it, and then planting it. He's not very worried about the harvest.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you see really good farms that are really disciplined now. Of course they can have, insects or floods or hail or something like that. But what always ends up happening too is so if you have one year where you have a bad harvest, then it always seems like you have also a year of incredible harvest. You know what I mean? So it's so I love that you feel that way. It's like me personally. The more I give, the more I get. I just know that, and I trust it, and yeah, I know Terry. She gives money to animals, and she's got all these little places that she gives money to, which is really cool.
It is. I mean, my daughter said to me yesterday, she's like, I haven't heard of anybody getting any money back from their Social Security, a check that they owe them, and then you got money back from the IRS. She's like, you just, how do you do that? And I'm like, you know how I do that. I should slap you for asking.
Yeah, it's definitely not to an accountant. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
I know, but we just had that conversation yesterday. But that's how
Right.
he is, you just,
Yeah. Well, thank you for
and
sharing,
test him.
Deb.
And so I
Thank you so
challenge
much.
everybody to test him.
Yeah, definitely. During this is a time where all the news shows really go out of their way to, try to get people to give a little bit to whatever they can. And I think my only suggestion for people is, now the internet and AI are really good where you can check on a charity to actually see what percentage actually goes to, whatever the cause is. So
Yeah.
there's some out there that don't do very well, but if you're giving and it doesn't have to be a charity, just be open-hearted, and maybe there's a family that you can help. Maybe there's a lot of things that you can do.
Right.
But
Yeah.
thank you, Deb. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. I love everyone on here.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
All right, Deb, thank you so much. Wow,
You're
some
so
good
welcome.
stuff going today.
All right. Yes. Let me turn
Cool. All right, Erlene Day. There you go. You are next. Go ahead and mute yourself and please share with us.
You are Erlene. You are the next
Hello,
contestant.
everyone.
Love you. How are you?
Am I mute? Hi. Okay. How you doing? Hello,
I'm blessed
Terry.
and highly favored and deeply loved.
Okay.
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 So what kind of
That's
question can I
good.
help you with?
My question is that the fact that MDC and Immunitech have merged, do they do a subscription for both or just for Immunitech?
Did you say your question could be for both?
No, she wants to. So do your question one more time.
Sorry, didn't understand
That's
it.
okay, no problem. My question is that the fact that MDC and Immunitech have merged, do I need to do a subscription for both or just Immunitech?
Just Immunitech.
Oh, okay, cool.
So going forward, we're going to watch a transition happen. It'll happen at the end of November. And once that transition happens, I don't know what Immunitech plans on doing with the MDC website. My understanding is that it'll be there. Everything will work exactly the same. But any products that we buy from Immunitech or any of our organization that buys from MDC, that volume on a weekly basis will just be passed to the Immunitech comp plan.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we only have to be active in Immunitech, because Immunitech will be the company that pays us.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
I
if
had
you're
another question.
if you're an Akashic member, now understand November 4th is when Akashics broke away from MDC. So if you're part of Akashics, you will need a monthly membership with Akashics to get paid from Akashics.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Great question.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it. My other question was answered, but someone else
Okay, cool.
asked the other question that way.
Awesome.
Well, thank you very much, Erlene. And again, if you ever have any questions, you can reach out to me at any time. I love and appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you as well.
Okay. God bless. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Erlene, thank you so very,
Thank you.
very much. Appreciate you. All right, Sandy Baker, go right ahead, open up, and please share with us. There you go.
Hey. I just wanted to say that. No. Oh, I'm froze.
Hey.
I was
There you go.
whoa. Okay, three things. First of all, Tom, I heard your question and I put the answer in the chat about finding their information, their emails and everything.
Right.
So I got that for you. Okay.
Oh,
Second
thank you,
thing is,
Sandy.
Oh, okay.
The second thing is Robert, do you know, or Terry, do you know, or anyone, to become a consultant, you have to buy one of the packs, or can you use the sample pack and upgrade that way?
Now I'm figuring out all this stuff. All right. So, from my understanding, there's been a lot of people that have shown up in my group and they just were caught where they didn't have a lot of money. So, when they clicked on whatever link to get to the packages, I guess there's a link someplace on there that says more. And when they clicked on the more to see the other packages, a person can buy, I believe it's $48 or $49, but it's just a consultant pack to become a consultant.
The travel pack. Okay, that's what I was wondering that too. Okay,
Okay.
so that's great to know because I do actually have somebody that is in MDC, but they kind of slid over because I
Right.
thought they wanted to, travel. And so now she's really talking about this, and she was asking me, and I'm chatting with her, and I'm like, I'm on a call with Robert. Let me just see if they know. So that.
Right.
Second thing is that I'm really sad because Terry's not listed as my diamond upline. So I'm glad you guys love us no matter who we're with.
Yeah, well, Sandy, you already know how special you are. So we consider you part of the family or sister, no matter who you are. But that's 100% okay. There's another thing I wanted to tell people too is that, one I found out yesterday that people can actually get to the venture, that's a unique name called venture. You're a venture. And to get that, I think that it's 2,000 points. But if you came in as a consultant with $49 or $48, whatever it is, you could go out there and just acquire customers to hit that position.
Oh.
And probably the reason why is this usually is stated almost in every company now, especially if you're in Canada or the United States, is that companies, the laws want people to be able to say that they earn money without having to pip money in.
Gotcha.
So usually if you can really search, you can find one. So people will go, well, why the $49 then? Right? Well, they can charge you a membership fee, like a Costco card. You know what I mean? It's like, so that is a membership, not a purchase of product. You see how they do that? And it's like, so if you tried to get into Costco, they'd ask where your membership card is. And so if you purchase a Costco membership, then you're allowed to get in. So that's how that company does it. And believe it or not, it's a yearly fee. So
Got it. Okay.
yeah, Munitech has a yearly fee. Yeah.
That helps. I will let her know that. Thank you, Mary. I love you guys too. I'm still sick.
So, hey, the one thing that we've done for a long time with Imaginators, right, is imagine a better future for you and your family, Sandy's family. And so every time I see Sandy, I imagine she's in our organization. That's just what I do.
Because I am.
You are.
And I liked your response to Mary Jody on her post.
Thank you. I'm like, I said to her, I said, I don't know what is going on with you, but just stop. Well, she posted that on my school post in my community, school community too. And I'm like, no, I messaged her. I said, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But I loved your response to her.
Yeah, your response was perfect.
That was classic.
Thank you.
Well, I knew you and other people are out there because when I seen it, I was going like, this is like a bipolar thing that I've seen with a few people. You know what I mean? So you see this one part of them, then you see this other part of them. And it's like you're going, who in the hell is that? And so I looked at it and I was going to make a comment. And God said, no, Sandy will get her. And it was like, okay. Now, he didn't use the word Sandy, but he just said, I got it handled. Yeah, don't you guys always get confused why people, they I don't know, let them, Terry and I love watching Bill Maher. And I couldn't believe how long Bill Maher allowed
Mel
Robbins to go off on her book, Let Me. You know what I mean? It was
let them.
let them. You know what I mean? So,
For it?
huh?
What's the Italian name for it?
Was
it Italian or
yeah, what is it? No, it's Irish.
Irish?
What is it?
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Oh, okay.
She said it.
Instead of let them, it's like
I'm just saying, I'm still waiting for her to come back and visit her parents because she's from here. She's from my town.
Cool.
And her dad was a doctor, and they still live here. So I'm like always watching her. When are you in my town? Because I'm going to grab my book and I'm going to run into her at Meyer or something because I know I will.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She's supposed to be on tour coming this year.
Yeah, but she's going to be all the way over in Detroit. That's way on the other side of the state from me.
Yeah.
So that must mean she'll be coming here to visit her parents.
I don't know. I don't know if any of you have read her book, but what's very unique about her story, and she said that she wouldn't have wrote this book if it wasn't for her daughter. But to think that she not only would not let anybody, I mean, but if you've read the book, she was saying that Bill Maher even said this, that, you know, not only was she a control freak, but being a control freak made her an alcoholic. You know what I mean? Because people are like trying to control everyone and everything. And in doing so, it's like, it's like, so I love you. I love you, Sandy.
I love you. I love everybody.
Okay. Anybody else? Anything in the mess?
Well, no, I think we got to everybody.
Arthur always asks a question.
Coach Bob put a couple questions in there.
Well, we took care of one of them. Oh, okay. Scott looks like he's got his Immunotech box there.
Awesome.
Nice. Let me see.
Hold on. Let me zoom in on that.
Hi, Molly. Thanks for jumping on. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Dustin. Jim. I always got the Jim, and I got the Jim, the Scott, and the Deborah. You know what I mean? So I was like, way to go, Scott. I'm just throwing this out.
There too,
I'm just throwing this out there. I never ever said this before. I really truly believe, you guys, that this is the opportunity for Scott. I just believe that it's too documented that when Scott believes in something, he's got the confidence to tell the world. He'll stand. Yeah. So Scott will use this product and Scott will get amazing results, and Scott will be a silver, gold, platinum, diamond, all the way up. I know this is his. Okay, anybody else? Dr. Magalula, thanks for being on here, Doctor. I don't know if you guys heard me say this. I'll say this last statement. You guys probably see me post this on my wall, because never ever have I ever. I love saying that with this company. I posted a Zoom of a doctor doing a Zoom for doctors. Now, when a doctor is beating up doctors on a Zoom, telling them how great this product is, that's a new one for me. I've never seen that, because other products that I've marketed that have to do with natural, Lingxi mushroom, Ganoderma lucidum is the scientific name. And I was really crazy with the CBD. You know what I mean? Even though there was 14,000 reports on PubMed, people were, you would just get people that just went, listen, I'm telling you right now, this stuff is snake oil. It's 100% bullshit. And you couldn't go, well, I've tried the products and I no longer have a restriction on my driver's license because it made my eyes go back to 2020. Well, you guys know when you do that, well, now all of a sudden you got people going, now you're really full of BS. So it is neat just to share with people that 126-page report. If you guys haven't been sharing that, that just shuts people up. It just immediately shuts them up. I go, listen, I don't know if you got time, but these are gold scientific studies. So if you notice when doctors talk about this, this is a language I have never, ever said in 39 years. If you notice, they always say, this is proven science. This is scientifically proven. This is proven science. This is scientifically proven. I never ever said that on fear of being recorded and getting turned in. So it is pretty fun that doctors say this, Someone said, where's the PDF? Let me see if I can find that. I put it on a Google Drive. So if you guys share this from this link, they can't see anything but the file. But because it's Google, they can see it virtually from anything. You know what I mean? They click on that link, and on page 22 is what it talks about on autism. So that's a scientific proven study, double-blind study done by a university that they gave a large group of autistic kids Immunical, and the others got blind, a placebo. And the autistic kids that took Immunical not only became less sensitive, because that's their deal, but because of their less sensitivity, some of them became verbal. So, wow. Now, I know that CBD had effects. I just couldn't say anything. And if I haven't said this one too, I will share this one. You guys want a really nice treat. This is a blog. I signed up for the blog, but this is a whole blog from Immunitech talking about that research with autism. It was really, really nice little deal. And another thing you guys can do is go to YouTube and just put in Immunical. And I'm just making a suggestion here. I don't think that it's possible to watch all the videos when you go into YouTube and put in Immunical or Immunitech. And some of the stories are wild. So these 3,000 stories that I'm trying to get in Spanish, we can find the best ones and ask Matt if he'd do us a kindness and put some English subtitles on it. Matt probably will take it too far and actually turn their language into English with AI. But when we get this, the reason that all of Latin America and Mexico and Central America, the reason that it's so dominant in those countries is because they don't have laws on saying claims. So can you guys imagine having 3,000 testimonials that you can let people listen to? And it's everything that you can imagine. Cancer after cancer after cancer, after diabetes, after MS, after Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, everything. So yeah, it's great to be with a company that's documented. But I'll tell you guys right now, in closing, I just want to tell you, whenever you do something new or get excited, you just hope and pray that everything goes good. And when I seen how many of our family members are going with us on this journey, I'm telling you what, that really makes me emotional. So I know that you're trusting yourself, but hopefully something that Terry did made you want to join us in this journey. And maybe there was something I did along the way, or maybe Matthew, Craig. I know we're all family. So I love and appreciate you guys. Again, congratulations to Melody for ranking up like crazy. We got 2 golds now in Hungary already. And I think I think 4 now silvers. We're at that place again in life where, we can't keep up with the rank advancements. And so if it was just happening on my team, that would really say something, but it's happening all over the company. So it's really, really cool. So have a great weekend. We'll see you tomorrow on Master's Mind. And Craig, I'll turn it over to you.
Fantastic. What a great Ask Us Anything. Give yourselves a big hand. Thank you so very, very much. And as Robert mentioned, well, first of all, if you want to save the information that we have in the chat, there is some information there. Go ahead and click the 3 dots in the meeting chat, which is right next to Ask Us Anything. Then click on Save Chat. All of that information will download to your computer as we conclude this Zoom. And as Robert had mentioned, tomorrow, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, we have the Master's Mind. You want to join us there. Then on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, Recess! It's a fun way to start the week with everybody. We just throw out topics and talk about them, and it's not necessarily what we have to talk about like we've done here. So it's a great way to get started. Grab a cup of coffee or whatever gets you started in the morning and join us. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have our Daily Wisdom at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. And then Thursdays are the Breakthroughs at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. But because it is Thanksgiving, we might give you the day off.
Let's vote on that. Let's vote on that now. Well, you get the day off because we're thankful for you. I don't
Absolutely.
think you say we're really thankful for you. So get away from your family and get on a Zoom.
So are we good with Thursday taking the day away and enjoying Thanksgiving with family and friends?
Okay.
Hands up. Okay. So that's what we'll do. So, but normally Thursdays we have our breakthrough sessions and they're always fun. And then of course we're going to be right back here next Saturday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern for Ask Us Anything and another great session I'm sure that we're going to have then. But it's all because of each and every one of you here in Unlimited Wisdom that make these amazing. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern for Master's Mind. Until next time, please be good to yourselves. Be cash. Bye-bye. I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody so that we can all say so long and have a great Saturday.
Thank you guys so much.
So long,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Love you
Enjoy
guys.
the rest of your day, y'all.
Bye, Melody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jill. Bye, Michael. Bye, Justin.